Worst that has happened in my life with doing a firewalk is people that are on their way to the firewalk that will either bump their toe or they won't look where they are walking and they will slip and fall. So that is the main thing that it's for. And I'm going to teach you, and if you listen to me tonight, you will have an amazing ice cold healing vibe. So please just sign for me, at least one contact way to contact you if there is something, that is all, and at least a signature. Everyone is signed? Okay, so my team, or don't give your forms yet. Yvette and Shakes. And Avita is going to give you an armband in return for a waiver form. Send your forms to the side of the table so that when they come around, they can just give the right amount of armbands. As you go, you can go around. There's some forms on the side that you can pick up. Armbands is with the vent. Maybe you follow it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to actually introduce Quibus because he wants to start, but he's keen to get going. But just before we start, I want to say, you want to check if your clip is working? Did you get closer? First of all, I just want to say it's an honor and a privilege for me to work with you, Quibus. You're a beautiful man. I love and respect you deeply. Quibus is truly committed to making a difference in people's lives. And when you hear his story tonight, you need to know that what stands in front of you is a miracle. So ladies and gentlemen, please can I ask you to give me an amazing welcome. Over to you, Quibby.
Over to me.
Over to you, brother.
Ish. Okay. Has everyone signed their forms? Yes. Your yes is your yes, right? Yes. Can I trust you? Yes. That's good to know. Okay. Let me quickly get at, will you go at the back? Because the clicker's not working, and then you can help the sound guy just to click for me, please. Okay.
The clicker is in my laptop. Did you change it?
I put it at the back because we couldn't get your laptop to work. There's too many things on.
Oh, you should have asked me.
Okay. Where do I come from? Can I share my story with you a little bit today and show who I am, so that you can understand why you are here today and why you're going to trust me? We're getting a blessing outside that tonight is going to be amazing power. Now, I grew up as a hemophilia. How many of you know what a hemophilia is? Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, so you heard it yesterday from Robin Max, of course. Now, so I was born with this disease or thing in my body that doesn't produce. So if we can all take our elbow, our hands, and just stretch it out as straight as you can, you will see mine can't even go straight. Okay, I don't even have muscles. My fingers touch basically. Can we touch your shoulder? I can't even touch my shoulder, and that's just my right hand. It's not even my left hand. Okay, put your hand palms down, palms up. I can't even turn my hand. Can you imagine that? Really challenging my one elbow. The same with this elbow. The same with my ankles. Now, can I have the next slide, please? But now the challenge came in 2009 when my first son was born. And something was changing my life. I got to the hospital, and as I got there and I picked up my son, I couldn't pick him up. I didn't have the strength in my elbows because it was too painful. So imagine how many of you have kids? How many of you can pick up your kids? I couldn't pick up my own son. And I couldn't even hold my own son. When he cried, I couldn't even pick him up and just caress him. Sometimes they would give him to you and I would lay down and I will hold him. And after a few minutes, the pain would kick in, and I had to give him back because I just couldn't. I live in pain every day. That's why I don't stand still in one spot. Otherwise, my ankles lock and then I can't move. And then something changed in my life. I discovered firewalking. I've walked now more than 1,000 times. I've helped almost 10,000 people walk over fire. And everyone has done it safely. And everyone's life has changed. And that's why I'm here tonight, to challenge you about your beliefs. How many of you believe fire burns? Well, we're going to walk over 500 to 600 degrees anyway. But what if I can show you tonight that you can walk over that fire and nothing will happen? If you can do that, you can do anything. If you can do that, you can do anything. And then there's this guy that I read, and his name is Gandhi. How many of you have heard of Gandhi? So as I talk, you can get the slide moving. That everything starts with a belief. One more. Our words and our actions are powerful. Everything starts with a belief. And our beliefs become our thoughts. Our thoughts become our words. Wherever you are now, just think of your daily thoughts, your daily words. Create your destiny. Because your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. And your values ultimately leads to your destiny. If you want to change your destiny, just change your beliefs first. And your thought process, and your words, and you will change your destiny. This is what I live by every day. I had to change my beliefs about what is possible, and the firewalk was one of those things that challenged me to change my beliefs. Because when I got to the doctor, he said, Kobus, you have to have both your elbows replaced. I'm young. I have to have both my ankles fused. The reason for that, I'm too young for an ankle replacement, and they said I'm too heavy, so an ankle replacement will not last long. That's my challenge. Living in daily pain. Can we say clear skies? Gentle breeze. Ice cold healing fire. Roman comes up to me and says, Kobus, is everything going to be okay? I said, trust the process. Can we trust the process?
Trust the process.
Trust the process. Next slide. So, you're all going to do this, right? Yes. The vision board. This was one that I created a while back, and I'm going to bring that in my story, because this year I've changed it, but there's one spot I want to show you. Kilimanjaro, do you see that? Oh, the red thing. Oh, there, Kilimanjaro. I'm going to show you, that's just one thing that came true on that vision board. Almost everything came true on that vision board. And I'm going to show you, if you do this weekend, imagine what can happen for you. This was one lady that was on the same course as you are now, Shaping Your Destiny. And on her vision board, see, did a close up. What is that? Kilimanjaro. Next slide. And there she is with me. And this is our group that went to climb Kilimanjaro. And there I am on Kilimanjaro with my crutches. Never thought this is going to be possible. Because one morning I woke up. Next slide. I want to show you vision board. You didn't see it, but I want to work with sports teams. Who's that? The Southern Kings. You know, in 2017 when they played their last Super Rugby season, I was part of that team. Guess what they won on Loftus? Guess who they won? The Sharks. And they all started by changing their beliefs. Because when I got to them, I asked them, for this year, are we going to take the cup? And they're like, look at me and they laugh. I said, yeah, we can do it. And they're like, no. And then we walk over the fire and I say, are we ready? Are we going to do it now? And I say, maybe if we double, we believe we can do 4. That's how I name. And I said, well, I know you can do more than that. I believe in you. Well, you have to accept it because that is what they believe. Remember, your destiny is created by your beliefs. Guess what? They won 6. They say aim, and they won 6. Do you know that there were 2 games that they lost with 1 point? That if they won that game, they would have been in the quarters. Imagine what would have happened. So whatever you believe today is possible, I want you to up that. Because more than that is possible. I had this dream of doing a fire walk in New Zealand. Guess what happened last year? It happened. A little bit of a nudge, but it happened. Whatever you put out there, you receive. Next slide.
Not of a nudge.
I'm going to share with you now. In 2015, I went from crawling to in a wheelchair, into crutches, and then to have this dream of doing something crazy. Next slide. Where's the doctor in the house? Doctor, that is good ankles, right? I can, you think it's amazing ankles, right?
He said horrific.
Horrific, yeah. You know, that's what people say. And I'm not a doctor, but I know that's not ankles. Next slide. That is my elbow. No more elbow. There's nothing holding the elbow. That's open pockets. Nothing holding the elbow. Right, doctor? The orthopedic told me if I just pick up more than 5 kilograms, I can lose the use of my elbow. Now imagine that's the pain I had picking up my son. I couldn't even pick up my son. And then, next slide. I woke up one morning not being able to walk. And as a hemophiliac, I just give myself an injection to help the blood clot. And I had this belief, I mean, it's going to be a few days and I will be walking again, maybe 4. Suddenly that 1 week became 1 month. 1 month became 6 months. Crawling, creating big holes in my knees and can't crawl anymore. How many of you have crawled lately? It's quite painful. If I had to go to the toilet, I had to plan 20 minutes ahead. So then number 1 or number 2. And then I just started crawling, and it was damn painful every single step on my knees. Bruises from a small bump. Next slide. Sometimes you see on your wrist, there's a yellow band that says, whatever it takes. Whatever your situation is, you can either look at the situation or you can say, I do whatever it takes. Because I didn't want to go out. I stayed in bed. I was too, how can I go out and motivate people when I was struggling to motivate myself? Because if you're in pain, are you always happy? If you're in pain, are you looking forward to the next day and the next day? And I have to change that. Whatever it takes. No wheelchair. Next slide. Crutches. The challenge of being a affiliate. You think you're going through that one challenge, and then life gives you another challenge. Am I right? Well, the next challenge was bruises underneath my elbows. Later, I can't walk with my crutches. You've heard it this weekend. What you focus on is what you attract. I had to change my focus to change this. There was a guy, Tony Robbins. How many of you know Tony Robbins? It says if you aim for the sun, you land among the stars, right? Get goals, massive goals, and then take massive action to reach those goals. So I watched this documentary about a guy in crutches and a guy in a wheelchair, actually from South Africa, climbing Kilimanjaro. And I'm thinking there, I'm in pain, I have nothing to lose. Maybe I can dream, maybe I can set a goal. You know, in my mind at that time, I thought it's not possible. But I said, maybe if I can get in my crutches, I will go climb Kili. You know? Have some little bit of hope. Because I'm too weak in my elbows for a wheelchair. So I said, but I can get in my crutches, I can lean on them, and I can go climb. And I had this dream, and I started telling it for everyone. If you tell your dreams to everyone, do you think most of them support you? Or do they start to say to you, oh, but that's too big, oh no, that's not possible, look at our economy, look at everyone around us? But the secret is you find those ones that believe in your dreams. And you surround yourself with them, and you talk to them because they empower you. And I started surrounding myself with people that believed in me. And the more I talked, the more they said, goodness, we're going with you. At one time I had 50 people going to climb Kilimanjaro with me. Can you imagine that? I was going. When I had to go hike a weekend or a morning, I just sent it out and there were people hiking with me, motivating me. Then I would hike one morning 2 kilometers. And then for the next 3 days, I can't walk, lying in bed. And then I get up again, another 2 days, and then for a week, I can't walk. And that happened for a year. And I just got stronger and stronger. There's always going to be a challenge that's going to give you pain. But like a snake, when it sheds its skin, that's the only way you can grow. And I had to, in my mind, visualization, imagine that every time that I walked and I was in pain, in those 2-3 days, I was shedding my joint skin. And the more I shed it, the stronger I would get. And I got stronger and stronger. Next slide. Robin talked about this yesterday. What is your why? Do you know what is your why?